Did something happen to our toilet?
Yeah.
I was just telling Tara how we've never had a toilet problem.
She does knock on wood.
So you jinxed us.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
It's leaking, but can you turn on the water pump and be ready to turn it off?
On.
Thank you. Hose back here, it actually blew up a long time ago, remember that?
If you ever hear a sound on a boat that doesn't sound like anything you've ever heard before, that is the boat sinking, burning down, running ashore, being run ashore, or something not good happening.
Well, the head exploding.
The head exploding is it's a new one. It's a brand new head, and it sounded like, what's that sound of rushing water? What you do? We run to the sound of rushing water and we go, oh, the brand new Raritan Marine head just exploded. But that's okay, because it could have happened 20 minutes ago while I was sitting on it, and that would have really been awkward.
Welcome to Lazy Gecko Sailing. Looking for something exciting, free, and real? If so, you found the right place. Meet Calypso, our floating home.
It's not working.
We're sailing her all over and taking you for the ride. Please click on subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun.
So we did a fix, but it needed to be extended, and he had somebody come in and do a fix, and I noticed I heard the bilge pump go off twice. So I was like, where's that water? There's so much water because we're not running anything. So I looked in all the bilge areas and stuff, and then I looked under this water tank over here and I saw a trickle. And I was like, okay, well, maybe the water tank's leaking. Maybe it's overfilled or something. But it wasn't. And then I noticed it was over here under the toilet. I'm like, okay. So I came back here and sure enough, it was sitting there pissing. But it's just a fitting. It just came loose, that's all.
Okay.
So it's not leaking now. I'm just gonna make sure. But the thing is, I see it like when it pressurizes, like when you just turn it on, it flexes. Mm-hmm. So what's happening is it's just a fitting, and it's causing it to, over time, it's causing it to loosen. Mm-hmm. So I just tightened it back up. I don't see any leaking now. Don't be jinxing us like that, man.
Isn't that funny? I was just telling you.
It is.
We've never had a toilet problem.
The jinx is real.
It's absolutely real.
And then, like, that was literally, I don't know, 4 minutes ago now?
Not long at all. And then I was like, uh-oh, was it the baby wipe? Because she was saying that she thinks it was a dream that she put a baby wipe down the toilet, but that she told Jeremiah right away. So, and then toilet issues ensued.
Yes. Yeah, and we're like, it's the baby weight coming to haunt us a year later.
Was it even the same boat?
Yeah, it was this boat, yeah. But that is true. When John owned the boat and we were on here helping him, the whole toilet started
blowing. It just blew up. So the hose behind there is pressurized, and it just popped off, and it was like.
I think I remember watching that.
Water was spraying everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it was like full blast.
I feel good about myself, and the bilge pump works. The bilge pump works.
So we think, right?
So we think. No, I heard it kick in.
I'm glad your toothbrush little head was covered.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Hey, that was fresh water, by the way.
Oh, I just stepped in a puddle.
I'm just gonna try to bring this up a little bit, real tight, put it in as far as I can.
That's the kind of shit, if you're at a dock, up at the bar, having a drink, and you're gone for like 5 hours and you're on dock water, that's how you sink a boat.
There have been some things happening on the boat that I'm like, wow, like the power cords. Don't you think like some crazy things have been happening where it's like, okay, we could die, or...
I don't know about the wee shit. You're staying on the boat, I'm leaving. I'm going to the freaking Hyatt. I'm gonna get myself a club level room.
The Hyatt's my favorite.
If the toilets explode, no one cares. I call someone. So when we say we dying, it's more like you. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be selling this boat at a steep discount in the near future.
Well, when I found the water originally down in the bilge, you just taste it, make sure it's like fresh. It's like, it's fresh water. And then when I was like, okay, maybe it's coming from the freshwater tank. And I went behind it and noticed it was coming from the toilet. I was like, oh shit.
What if it was like, that tastes like urine?
Right, yeah, because I was, yeah. But it was from the freshwater pipe, fortunately.
Okay, that's good.
Next time I'll just ask you to taste it. Be like, hey, can you taste this water, Tara?
We have a new job for you.
Yeah.
Taste the water.
You're the official water taster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go back to not sweating.
Okay.
Can only do that?
Yeah. Baltimore, Maryland has a great aquarium. Make sure to go if you ever visit.
Oh, that was cool.
It was time to get back on the boat and sail south to Solomons, Maryland, where we'll drop the hook along our way to warmer weather.
It's getting hot in here. We are pressurizing some chicken. I don't even know, Tuscan chicken, right, Brittany?
Yeah.
I think it called to make it on the stove, but we decided to pressure cook it because we love the Instant Pot. Brittany said, what have I done without you in my life until now?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, and so we pressurized it. And then we'll add the spinach and cheese toward the end. And then I normally put these in the oven, but we decided to just put the potatoes on the stove and grill them up,
Nice.
fry them up. And it should be ready in 13 minutes, so it's quick.
Hi.
Oh, that's gonna be a close-up. Are you ready for your close-up?
I know. Tara brought a pressure cooker with her. And I had one from Yeho on the boat, but it wasn't electrical. So she brought, and I didn't know how to use it. So I tried and it just became a disaster. I threw it out. So Tara brought her pressure cooker, and now I'm like, why are we cooking chicken on the stovetop? We have a pressure cooker.
No, I think it's awesome.
I don't think I'll ever.
She was like, this isn't an Instant Pot recipe? And I was like, no, it was just on the back of the seasoning packet. But hey, I think we can throw it in. So
Yeah.
we're making it work.
Yeah.
It's gonna become an Instant Pot recipe.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man. Hello.
Hi.
You just doing your thing?
Yeah.
Taking some iPad time?
Well, this is a mix-up kind of show, so it takes your parts of shows in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the
Well, the boat is a little warm. We have the AC kicking. I'm happy that the fridge no longer smells. Thanks to my efforts of cleaning it out. Well, I went in.
You gave the whiff test.
Yeah.
Looking for something?
Yeah, I'm looking for the smell. At first, I thought it was coming from your room,
Oh, nice.
but I've located the general area.
Honey, you smell bad.
Yeah. Something smells really bad. It's
Are
probably,
you gonna reorganize the fridge when you're done?
Oh, it will. I'm gonna redo it. I don't know if organization will be the correct term.
Yeah, you tell me. I think it's a dairy product, and so does Tara.
But it smells like it's coming from the
Middle
It's coming from the bottom,
Really?
I think.
It's a possible when it goes to that side.
My nose is all stuffy from smelling so much. Now I can't smell anything because my nose is
No,
all
I
stuffy.
think it's coming from the dairy.
What are you talking about, the dairy? Oh! Uh-huh. Here it is. No, it doesn't smell. Come smell the fridge, because I bet you it's one of these things that's out. Or a culmination. Culmination. Put your head in there. How bad is it?
Everybody's nose is going. She got a new deodorant, so it's not her.
Yeah. We can get rid of these.
Is this dinner time?
Oh!
Oh! Is that it?
is that?
Oh,
What is that?
black beans.
Oh, get them out. I'm allergic to those damn things anyway. That's
That's
why
what it is. It smells really bad, guys.
Okay, well, let's close it.
Beans, beans, the magical fruit.
Honey, smell it.
No,
Tell
I don't
me
wanna smell
what it is. Whatever.
No. Yes, it stinks really bad.
All right, we found it. It's the beans.
Smell it, Nancy.
Smell it, Nancy.
No, thank you.
Oh, man.
Come on, tell
Alright.
me if you think what it is. Smell it.
Yeah, you see, do you think we're right?
It's gross. Don't leave black beans in your fridge.
I'm gonna go check out the bird shit.
Okay. Oh, yeah, have fun with that.
We pulled into a marina the other day and the next morning, like in the evening. The next morning I woke up and the front of the boat was covered in bird shit. I'm gonna clean it up, but it's ridiculous. It looks like a flock of birds laying on our boat. It's all over it. This stuff can be hard to get off. It sucks. It'll probably leave little stain marks that'll stay on there for a while. But best thing to do is get it off as soon as you can. It's been 1 day. I'm hoping that it was just a coincidence, but we'll see. See if it happens again.
Smell
You always gotta give the sniff check.
You were sniffing a lot too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go chill. Yeah, I appreciate all your hard work and dedication to mission accomplishment.
Well, here we've decided to take our dinghy taco out for a spin. So we grabbed some coffee and off we went.
Bye, Gizmo.
Where is he? Is he behind the fender?
He's on the back of the fender.
Calypso has become our home over the years. We love her. It's not easy living on a boat, but these moments make it all worth the effort.
See any jellyfish?
We're in Solomons, Maryland, close to Annapolis. We dropped the hook here last night. It's really neat. It kind of goes back into this long, large finger area, and it consists of 5 different areas, and they call it Solomons 1, Solomons 2, and so on. And Solomons 1 seems to be the busiest, with the most restaurants, the most active, the most going on, and as you go down towards Solomons 5, it gets a little bit more quieter. Lots of dockage to put your boat, lots of dry dock, really cute, lots of little restaurants on the water. So I'm gonna guess this is Solomons 4 anchorage. I think we've passed 3 so far. Now this area back here is what reminds me of Virginia. We lived in Spotsylvania, Virginia, and it was very woodsy like this. Our house backed up to like thick woods. Hearing the birds and the animals is what I remember quite well, huh? It's absolutely gorgeous once you get back. It's all gorgeous, but very remote once you get back to Solomons number 5. Oh, that was cool. Lots of jellyfish in the water too.
Those things are big, dude.
Yeah, the jellyfish.
Not like little jellyfish either. They're like, some of them are like 3 feet long.
I know, they're huge. Last night we went for a little dinghy stroll and we were seeing them, and we went back to the boat and Reese was trying to catch them with the net and then let them go. It was cute. You want to catch more jellyfish?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
It was great to relax and enjoy the area together. This is what it's all about, making memories like grabbing an ice cream together, even if that means taking a break from the items that don't seem to be going well.
What are you working on?
Well, our top hatch in the bathroom, because it's condensating, we're up here in the cold and the condensation, so it's condensating. We noticed a little bit of mold on it. Okay, not a little bit.
A little bit, that was a bunch.
A bunch of mold on it. It just kind of happened all at once. So how hard was it to take off the top hatch?
Oh, it's extremely easy.
Okay, very easy. It looks pretty easy. There's like a screw in each corner. So this was up here. Took it down and we looked it up online and we're like, oh my gosh, they're $400 to replace. So I thought, okay, let me scrub it. So today I took it out on the dock and I scrubbed that sucker with bleach and then hose it down, let the bleach sit on for like 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, 40 minutes. And then now we took it inside. Since there's components inside here, because it obviously rolls in each side, I'm now blow drying it in between having drinks and chilling out in the salon area, and I think it'll work out well. What do you think, honey?
I think it's gonna be great, dear.
Save us $400.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But I almost don't want to put it back on because it's still condensating on the boat. We haven't found warmer weather, so I think we're gonna wait. I still have to go up here. There's mold in this crack and scrub that out. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. It's a process. It's a process on the boat. This is our new friend, a part of the boat. That will keep.
Good morning. We have another weather window, so it's time to weigh anchor and head further south.
Last night we started to find mold appearing on the boat from all the condensation being up north because it's so cold outside. The boat sweats and it gives it condensation. Today I woke up and I have been in the bathroom cleaning for 2.5 hours. It's not only in my bathroom, it's Tara's bathroom. Tara's head as well, I should be saying head. Her cubby in her stateroom and a little bit in the kitchen. I got that out already. And maybe some in Reese's stateroom. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go take a look after this. I took everything out, waved it down with vinegar, soapy, warm water wash. I've done everything I can because I don't have mold products on the boat. From what I read, vinegar pretty much kills it. So we now have all these taken care of. I pulled everything out, waved down every single bottle, threw out anything that I thought might hold moisture like cardboard, and it's clean. We have these little moisture packs as well. We have one here sitting on the counter. I also have one up there and on our bottom shelf. I took everything out of here. I basically brought the boat down to bare bones and cleaned it all. So at first we thought it was just the porthole cover, and I went out in the dock and I scrubbed that down and it came out perfect. And as I looked at the bathroom even more, I realized there's mold kind of starting everywhere. I did all this window, so it's looking good. I only have the shower left to clean. There is not mold in the shower, it's just, I'm gonna clean it. We've never had a mold issue on the boat before. We've been on the boat for 2 years and we didn't have a mold issue on the Lazy Gecko either. This is a first for us. But we've also never come to the Northeast where our boat sweats constantly. So this is new for me, something new that I'm dealing with, figuring it out. Tara's now dealing with it too. She's in her room. We should go take a peek and see what she's doing.
So there's a crash ship over there.
I know.
Yeah.
We didn't see it on the way here. You think it's new?
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I've never seen that.
Well, I thought it was maybe one of my marine warships.
Oh, maybe. Right out there. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. What do you think that is, Dad?
I don't know.
Daddy think it's a tanker.
Yeah, like a tanker or something. But I don't remember seeing it here a couple months ago.
That like ran aground?
Yeah, it broke apart. And if you look at it, it's like broken in half.
Gee.
Like the back part's like that and the front part's like this.
We left this morning from Solomon's Island. We're going like halfway to Norfolk and we'll anchor. The days are very short, so you have a limited time you can go, you know. So we should get there around 4:30 or so, and it gets dark around 5 now. So, good. We're just motoring on down. There's like very light winds today.
There's a flag on it.
Well, that's perfect because I've been in there cleaning mold out of the bathroom.
Nice.
All right. What's the verdict?
We were having issues with a lot of condensation. The bathroom was dripping. I noticed there was some mold in there. I think he'd even asked, are your clothes okay? Is everything okay with the cubbies? And I was like, yeah. But like you said, it just takes a day. Like everything felt moist, but I didn't think that there was like a problem.
Which isn't normal. It's not normal, but I think Tara thought it was normal.
Yeah, I just thought it was normal because we're around water and stuff, you know. And I know that like my friends have like the little moisture bags in their boat and stuff, so I just thought it was normal. And then last night I went to get something out of my cubby and I noticed that things felt even more damp than usual, and I had a bag that was all molded, like super molded back in this back corner. Pretty much all the way across, but this was the worst area. So I've taken all my clothes out and then started the process. I first scraped everything down to try to scratch any of the mold off. I have bags laying down so it would catch any kind of debris. And then I sprayed it down with equal parts of vinegar and water. And then we let that set for a good 2 hours or so. And now I'm starting the next process. Well, I just finished the next process technically, I guess. This is filled with warm water, and so we're supposed to rinse out the vinegar. And so I sprayed along the vinegar, and then I took this towel.
Oh wow.
And wiped down, yeah. So you can see this is where like, that's mold. And it's still, I keep trying to like get the light to shine up in there, but you can still see the dark spots where there's like, where the mold is. So it's not all out, but I don't know, like if you can still see it, it doesn't mean that it's not dead though, right? I don't know.
Cause I don't know, because what I've done is when I wave it, I leave it, I come back and it's disappearing.
Okay, so maybe should I go back to the vinegar step, you think?
No, I think you should continue and then...
Oh, you're saying it will disappear like as it dies, kind of.
Yeah, mine, like the top thing that I did in the bathroom, it took about 3 hours.
Okay.
So I think it should disappear. If not, we'll just repeat the process.
Okay.
And maybe the baking soda will help it.
Okay, so we'll go ahead with this step, and then if it's still there after that step, then we'll go back and repeat the process.
Yeah, tomorrow, like I would let it dry out tonight, and we'll repeat the process tomorrow.
I mean, it's definitely looking better, but you can still see that it's there, so.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. So now I'm going on to the next step of a baking soda paste. So I filled up this, which people usually use to wash their dishes with soap in here, but it's got warm water in it. And then I've got my baking soda, and so I'm hoping that that moisture will kind of make it stick. It's the thought anyways. Oh, I think it's working. And then I'm just gonna go across and spread this mixture of baking soda and water.
This mold thing has been a pain in the butt. It happens fast. I'm pretty sure I'll never convince the captain to go north again after this one.
We are still at it, cleaning up, getting the mold out.
Coming soon on the Lazy Geckos.
And now I try to catch it.
We're broadcasting everybody. The Coast Guard recording you, everything. So you can hold on to me if you need. Are you nervous?
Angel Oak Tree.
We're gonna be riding in style.
They glued it in.
I'm heading to Walmart.
All right, here we go.
Have fun. You made it. I think it looks fine like this.
We're parking the boat once again for a hurricane.
Look at the back of this thing.
I've never seen the inside of a microwave.
Oops.
We have Jason Pinko here today.
Inner dyneema is spliced into itself to right there.
Is this the best day ever or what?
Want more? Check us out at lazygeckos.net. Remember, patrons can get complimentary access. You can also visit our Vimeo channel. The link is below. Don't forget to click subscribe to get all of the fun. See you next week.